All right, another Martin Armstrong update. He's on fire. That's ArmstrongEconomics.com. Using events to further power. Posted May 15th, 2019 by Martin Armstrong. Hi, Martin. I appreciate everything you do to clear away the mist and show what is truly happening in the world. You are one of the few choices or voices of reason out there. In New Zealand, since the mosque shootings in Christchurch, things have become very tense, and this is due, in large part, to the way the government and police have responded and behaved since then. Ordinary New Zealanders, Kiwis, who are among the most accepting and laid-back people on earth, are becoming anxious and angry at the way they are being treated. This is highlighted in particular by the heavy-handed way the police are undertaking gun confiscation in the wake of recent law changes to control firearms. How quickly a country can change. Is this the kind of pivot you foresee as we approach the year 2032, with governments and their law enforcement becoming more and more oppressive to the point where ordinary people will say enough? Answer. Governments know there is a massive problem on the horizon. They let Bitcoin trade to familiarize people with cryptocurrency. There is an agenda to eliminate cash, and we may see that hit in Europe and Australia before anywhere else. The raids on gun collectors in New Zealand are the excuse for the violent acts. The U.S. used 9/11 to further the power of government. All the constitutional rights we had in the generations who fought and died to preserve our freedom were usurped, not by an invading army, but by our own government. This is a standard operating tactic that is by no means new. Ben Franklin addressed this issue. The people are given the picture of an omnipotent, unslayable hydra of destruction unless they surrender their individual liberties in the pursuit of safety. Not surprisingly, the ultimate outcome of the attacks are a bigger and more powerful government. For example, Democratic Senator Chucky Schumer of New York declared that the era of a shrinking federal government is over and proposed taking advantage of the attacks to create a new deal of government security. Schumer said, for the foreseeable future, the federal government will have to grow. In order to defeat terrorism, government power must be increased. Historical studies show that governments tend to grow both in power and in size during any war. World Wars I and II and the Cold War provided tremendous opportunities for growth in government power and size. They can call virtually anything a threat to national security. That is the catchphrase to vanquish human rights. The confiscation of our property and the elimination of our human rights always takes place rapidly. It is the demands of governments wherever they conjure up a good urgent crisis. It is rapid and fast. This is the trend into the year 2032. It is why I say my fear is what comes after Trump. They want a career politician who will see it as the government versus the people. Trump is not one of them, which is why they hate him so intensely. Well, I'm glad Martin Armstrong sees Trump the way a lot of us see him. He's not one of them. And he's not a gun confiscator. But boy, are those Democrats hungry for our guns. You know they're hungry for you and your guns. Yes, it's true. I don't know why I just did that, but I'm ending it that way, okay? Love you.